What's up, y'all? Casey Ship here, creator of Hot Moms Lifestyle and CaseyShip.com. I am waiting the parking lot for my Botox appointment, Dysport, whatever. So I created a program for goal-oriented women to finally end the cycle of things not working out, especially with their hormones and with their bodies and with their food and all this shit. Because I've been in the game 15 years, had a total hysterectomy. I've had Hashimoto's, low thyroid with a TSH that would pass for Hashimoto's. A lot of women come to me they're like, my diet's not working. I can't stay motivated. I can't stay on track. I can't log. So I just need to go to a therapist because I can't track my food and I just want to be able to go out and have vacations and be able to do things because I like to live. I like living. So I just can't do that. Or they're like, I'm so tired of going to physicians and not getting answers. I know something's wrong, but I can't figure it out. Or they have gut issues, SIBO, autoimmune disease, you name it. But typically, most of them are, like I said, goal-oriented because there's multiple plates spinning. They got a lot going on. They have a hard time resting. What's up, sissy? They have a hard time resting. They have a hard time with like meditating, and it's hard for them to get permission to do things for themselves. They have a lot of guilt around spending. They have a lot of guilt and shame around pretty much everything. So that's typically like what I help with. I help clear those blocks out. And what I'm figuring out now, there's actually medical trainings like where people are now saying, oh, I'm certified in blah, 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 and I can help you clear out these emotional things. And I'm looking at them and they're still like sick and they're still like they don't have success in all areas. I do. And it sounds like arrogant, but yeah, I am going to just say that. Like, I am so tired of seeing entrepreneurs say that they have all this stuff. And meanwhile, their love life is a shit show. Their hormones are horrible. They can't shit. Literally, they're constipated. Their guts off, like they still think they have to run and they have to burn all these calories just to be in a bikini. Like, oh my God, can we stop this madness? So if you finally want to just drop the struggle and have it to where things get to be easy because you actually can be in control, because that's the problem that a lot of women have, including myself. We're control freaks, but there's a reason why. Most of us have so many things that's unseen that you have no idea. And then we think something's wrong with us. But anyway, let me get to my point. This is called emotional or hormonal. On today's mastermind, somebody got on there, they were new. And she was like, I have pellets and I have all this stuff. What should I do here? Should I focus on hormones or is this emotional? The reason you have hormonal issues and it's negatively affecting your life is from emotional stuff. And like end of story, period. And I could say emotional, I could say trauma, but the problem with saying those words is that there's so much just misinformation, uneducated. Like people hear trauma and they think, oh no, nothing. I've never been beaten. I'm like, what? Oh, I've never had trauma. I'm like, you're struggling in every area known to man. You have so much trauma. But trauma is not like just car accident. Trauma could be like your mom forgetting you when you were a kid. It picked you up 10 minutes late and you thought she forgot you, or getting lost in the grocery store, moving cities, like going through financial loss. Like things like that. So trauma and feeling frustrated of shame and guilt, or a lot of times it's about what didn't happen to you. That's the problem, is that I'm speaking for myself, is I went through life thinking I was fucked up and something was messed up and my hormones are this and that. And it was just hard for me. And it was just so hard. And really it was like, oh my God, that's totally me. Like when I find out about what's actually going on with me, realizing that I'm not messed up. I'm just a product of this old belief or this way of thinking or this old programming. I'm like, oh wow, they're here because they know there's more to life than just paying bills and dying. They're here because they know there's more to life than just a doctor saying that you got depression and fatty liver and you're just chopped liver and you're done. You know what I mean? So yeah, at the base of every issue, relationship, business, money, hormone, whatever, it's all emotional. It is all emotional in how we think. Thoughts and the things that we think actually produce energy. All this is backed by science. Thank God for Dr. Joe Dispenza for making all this like normal instead of seeming woo. So everything I teach can be backed biblically and with science. So you can go to the hormone doctors all you want. You can go and pay all these little cutesy trainers. You can go and hire all these little cool life coaches that do ayahuasca, or you can learn how to heal your own energy. You can learn how to actually take control instead of false control, where you try to control your cardio, control your diet, control the house plan, like everything's put together and you just have to be on top of everything and everything has to be in a certain way that's causing all your stress, and you drink wine every night. So you could actually, like, for the first time, get in control instead of looking at other people to fix you. I teach you how to fix yourself because you're not broken. I teach you, it's almost like my shaman said, it's like we put mirrors up. It's here's who you really are and you're not messed up, and here's how we're gonna get on the other side of this. And that's what we do. So you will need hormonal support maybe, but I don't recommend coming straight into Hot Moms or coming straight into my hormone codes. and thinking that's just going to be the end all. Like you're done. Like it is the right resource. Like we get people in there with Hashimoto's that in 3 months get off their Synthroid and their antibodies go down drastically and they get their life back. Yes, having the right resources is a game changer, but if you don't address your own energy and how you vibrate and how you think, period, just like taking a pill. Phone call. So I just want to encourage you. Yes, can I help you completely? Can I help you completely improve your hormonal state? Yeah, but if you don't take responsibility for everything else and anything that goes wrong in your life and looking at it as, okay, how can I choose differently here? What is this? And truly learning how to heal yourself and increasing your emotional IQ and self-awareness and learning that you actually do have more control than you think. Some people don't like that. Some people always want to blame somebody else. Some people always want to play the victim. That's the martyr. That's the core of thyroid issues right there. Adrenal fatigue is core of I hate myself so much and I don't know how to take care of myself, and you just are in self-destructive mode. So I've been there a couple times. I've been all of them. So it's not until you're ready to finally come to terms with, you know what? Yeah, I've never addressed my mental state. I've never addressed my beliefs. And we go a bit way beyond therapy. I had a girl today goes, I don't even know if I would have ever gotten the answer in counseling. You wouldn't, because you're spiritual. You're way deeper. It's almost like when you read these books or movies where I find these people and these woo-woo, like these bestsellers and these awesome books and everybody's woo. And I'm like, what? I'm starving still. It's like when you go to eat those little sampler plates, and you're like, the fuck was this? I want a lot of food. I want steak and I want more food. Are you kidding me? Those sample platter thingies? That's how mainstream life coaches are to me. Okay, so you watched The Secret, now you teach on it. No shade thrown, but I just need something a little more. I need something a little deeper. I want to understand how the universe works. I want to understand how the human potential, human design, and not that I do human design charts. I'm saying like human potential, what we're really here to do, our innate ability, our innate birthright, how to create whatever I want, almost like soul free. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm here for. I'm here for the magic. I'm here for the miracles. Like, how can I create whatever I want? That's what I'm here for. So mainstream, it's just not, I just can't. That's why everybody that watches me is like, you're so real. But yeah, because mainstream, man, I just don't want it. Like I've done it and I'm still starving. I'm still hungry. And that's the problem with these. When you go and you try to think, oh, I just want to do this little workout program. That's like giving crack to a crackhead. If you struggle with motivation or programs not working or food or whatever, and you buy another workout or a supplement or whatever, girl, that's just one more hit. Just one more hit. It's like giving crack to a crackhead. That's not it. But if you're not willing to do the inner work, that's okay. You're just choosing to stay where you're at. And your kids are going to continue to do the same thing. And your grandkids and everybody else until someone comes along that's a courageous badass that says, this cycle ends with me. One girl we have, her daughter has, how do you say it? Alopecia? I can't say it, where the hair issue. And her husband had diabetes. She goes, my husband no longer has diabetes. My daughter's hair growth is at 88%. This has never happened. This is miraculous. And it's all Casey from coming in. I thought I had a weight problem. Turns out, she goes, I had so much healing to do, and me healing my stuff has caused everybody that I love to improve. I'm like, yeah, you're breaking cycles. So that's what we do at Hot Moms. And that's why I'm trying to rearrange how I show up, because I don't think I'm being clear. Like when we get people that are still like, my doctor says, and I'm like, did she even watch my webinar where we say, don't listen to your PCP. Don't go to the gyno. Did they even listen to it? I'm just showing up, and I'm going to keep showing up and saying it's not that. Same thing with money, same thing with your relationship, same thing with him cheating, same thing with her doing this or people fucking you over. It's in your energy field, and we have to clear it out. Will we give you the other sexy stuff and the hormones and the money stuff and the food software and everything that's way beyond what regular trainers even teach? Yes. But I want you to have long-lasting results. Not just, oh, cool, she did it. By the way, if you lose weight and then you gain it all back, that was never successful. Casey, yeah, COVID happened. So I come in to help you become resilient. That's what we do. So until you're willing to see things, your situation differently than you've ever seen it, and be like, okay, I surrender. Obviously, my way hasn't worked. Obviously, yeah, I'm ready. I don't want to struggle anymore. I don't want to waste another penny on the wrong doctor, on the wrong program, on one more supplement. I can help you. I can help you at that point. But you just got to be at that. You have to be fed up. You have to be so fed up where you just decide that. Yeah, obviously, my way hasn't been working, and I've never, ever approached this in this manner. So sign me up. It's almost opposite of what you've ever been told. And that's what freaks people out. The baby doll. What do you got to lose? I know y'all's situation. I've been there. So anyway, head on over. I would say if you want to know about hormones, I've got a few things for you. I've got a free food test that's going to help you in a crazy way. And to check your gut health. It's $30. It's in my free gift. So go to kcship.com and you'll see on there the free gifts and the free masterclass. And I'll be teaching the new masterclass in Hot Moms free group this week. So come on in and I'll talk to you later.